No cheese!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
Hey everyone, Jason here. So I know there are a bunch of daddies donating their kids to the dungeon like in that first clip. Well, I've got just the series for you. Why You Suck at Dark and Darker. The certified dungeon crawlers among you already know that every mob can be cheesed, even the 13 distinct sub-bosses. And while staying out of their attack range and whittling them down from above is often fastest, surely this is what the devs had in mind when they added these mobs. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to game or that I'm upset, because I'm not. Maybe just a smidge disappointed, but one day Iron Mace will patch out all these cheese spots and, well, you know, you'll actually have to play the game. And when that day comes, we'll soon discover why you suck at Dark and Darker. So venture with me, Timmy. Learn how to take these mobs down like a pro. No gimmicks, no cheese, only skill. So it's worth noting that I built this guide with the slowest character I could possibly make. A plate cleric with a war maul. If this character can avoid and dish out damage, so can yours. Up first in our list of 13, the Cockatrice, which has 5 different attack patterns. A roar, 2 different pecks, and 2 kicks. I recommend strafing around the Cockatrice in a circle. When it kicks, look slightly towards it to sidestep the attack, and when it pecks, look slightly away to get just out of reach. Lastly, when it does the roar attack, look completely away so you don't get petrified. Here's what it looks like done incorrectly, or when you're too greedy and can't sidestep. Otherwise, it's that simple. The Demon Beserker has 2 diagonal slashes and can end its combo with a horizontal slash. Unless you have very high move speed, don't try to run away. Instead, hug the boss, crouch, and strafe right or left. The Demon Beserker can start the attack from either direction, so look at which direction he pushes the sword during the windup. The Demon Centaur has 4 attack patterns, 2 that trigger from far away, which can be strafed by stepping right, and a combo with 2 parts that triggers in close proximity. The combo will always have a combo end, but not always a combo start. Just like the Demon Beserker, you're going to want to get up close to the Centaur. Hug and crouch. If it gets on its hind legs, strafe left and then right. Otherwise it'll attack using the end of its combo, so just strafe right. Once you find a rhythm to it, the Centaur isn't too bad. The Frost Demon has 2 different spell attacks. The first fires a fan of slowing ice projectiles, and the second summons a blizzard. It'll always start with the fan attack, and then after a few iterations of that, cast the blizzard spell. You really only have to worry about the fan attack, which you can dodge by just strafing left. If you don't have as much room to work with, you can always bait out the attack by strafing right, and then strafing left last second. The Frost Giant Beserker has 5 different attack patterns, but they can all be dodged in the same way. You're going to want to get up close, sidestep to the left, crouch, and duck your head like so. Then uncrouch and stick to the left side like glue. The Frost Giant Shielder has 2 different shield slams, one from the left and one from the right. The one from the right has more tracking and range, but it can still be avoided in the same way. Get just close enough to bait the attack, and punish. Giant Centipede has 2 main attacks, the Poison Spit and the Lunge Bite. You can dodge both these attacks by hugging the boss and strafing left or right, but for the spit attack, you can crouch and tuck your head in. Strafing is probably easiest though, especially if you're on uneven ground. The Centipede also has an area of effect poison. The poison can stack and it does hurt, so be aware. The giant worm has 4 attack patterns: a burrow, bite, whip, and an ooze. For the burrow attack, you want high enough move speed or you'll get hit. This could mean simply putting your weapon away. For the ooze attack, simply run away. Sidestep the bite, and jump over the whip. The giant worm has a chance to drop the old rusty key, and is definitely worth doing. The golem has 2 slime attacks and 5 regular attack patterns. The regular attacks are similar to the demon berserker and demon centaur's attacks, where all you really need to do is get close, crouch, and strafe left or right. All you really need to watch out for are the slams. The golem can chain up to 2 of these regular attacks, so get your damage in while as you can. Make sure not to get too greedy with your punishes, because it may just end up clobbering you. If you're not having success with that, you can simply bait out an attack and then punish. Now the skeleton champion has 6 different attack patterns and can chain up to 3. If you're outside of its attack range, it'll stop comboing. You'll choose between the first 2 attacks, the middle 2 attacks, and the final 2 attacks. Find it easiest to just bait out all the combo attacks and then punish. The Wendigo has 2 different attacks, a short left-right combo and a charge. Simply crouch safe left and then right and punish. You obviously want to hit him in the heart, but it's pretty hard to do that with a wormhole. And when you hear a yell, side strafe. The Wraith has 3 attacks which can be punished by strafing to the right, like so. And finally, we have the Yeti. The Yeti has a charge attack and 2 swipe attacks that he can combo. You should always strafe left so you can dodge the first swipe, and if the Yeti does decide to combo, strafe right. You do need a lot of space for this, so be prepared. So you think you got all that?
Yeah. Hold W. I got it. All right.
All right, well, let's see.
I can't attack. Ah! Ah!